Hi guys, happy Saturday. Hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving and ate all the yummy food and found some good deals for Black Friday. But I am on here and I want to talk about this little box that I just got in the mail that I'm so excited about. This is not only going to change so many things health-wise for myself and my family, but it's also something that's going to allow me to help all of my clients, future clients, whoever else, followers, anyone in my network that is wanting to have a more personalized insight into their health, personalized coaching for me on their health. So I'm just going to jump right in and talk about this. And if you guys have any questions along the way, I'll try to look. If not, I'll go back at the end or later and answer them. But this is from Tiny Health. And you guys, I'm guessing, have not really, maybe some of you have heard about it. I had not until very recently. So what this does basically is called gut mapping or GI mapping. So as a lot of you guys know, after being in health and fitness and nutrition for a long time, I'm very passionate about it. But until I started with Arbonne, I was not aware of gut health and how important that is. And it now blows my mind that after years of competing in bodybuilding, that it was not brought to my attention, because it's truly one of the most important things in our health. Our gut it produces most of our serotonin, the happy chemical. So a lot of, mental things can be helped by it. Most of our immune system is in our gut. It's literally called our second brain. It's related to our energy, our fertility, our sleep, our moods, our weight, blood sugars, like literally all of the things. So there's been a lot more attention brought around it, and it's become a huge passion of mine of helping people get their gut lining strengthened, get their gut healed, get it to its optimal health, so that you can focus on doing that one thing and actually fixing the root causes of your health, instead of trying to treat a bunch of different symptoms and not actually fixing the root cause. So I ended up looking for a GI mapping or gut mapping test because my son Gage, who's actually today, I think, 15 months old, he has had some skin issues, like some digestive issues. He has some not normal eczema, because it's only under where his shirt, under where his clothes are at. So it's like a contact dermatitis, but just very sensitive skin. And so we also found out he has a few food sensitivities that are not necessarily internal, he doesn't, his throat doesn't swell shut or anything like that, but it makes his skin break out. So knowing what I know now, I know that a lot of those things are gut related. He does take probiotics. I was very focused on my gut health while I was pregnant, but obviously during pregnancy, it's not always easy to do exactly what we know we need for our health, because sometimes our bodies just don't feel that great and certain foods don't stay down, all of the things. If you've been pregnant, you probably know. So someone had mentioned to me getting a GI mapping test done, and then I looked into what that was and was like, how did I not know about this? Basically what it does is gives you, and I'm going to open this up and show you guys in a minute, gives you a screenshot into your exact gut, what is happening, what your balance of good and bad bacterias are, basically how healthy your gut is, and then they give you an exact personalized report and recommendations of what you need to do to get that on track. So as a lot of you guys know, I already coach people through a gut reset program, a gut-friendly, balanced lifestyle that you can actually maintain for your whole life while still having things that you enjoy, because it's all about balance. You can enjoy some things that are not necessarily gut friendly if what you're doing most of the time is keeping your gut strengthened and working to its full potential. But there's so many things in our food, in our environment, in our personal care products these days. Antibiotics are a big one that throw people's gut off, and if you don't know what to do to kind of reverse that, it can just kind of keep causing a domino effect of more issues. So I found out about this, and this is Gage's. So I'm going to be getting one next week to do that they're sending me, since I've become an affiliate and partnered with them. But this one I wanted to get for Gage right away before I even got all of that started, because I just want to get everything going with him. So you get this cute little box and cute little bacteria all over the back of it. But this company is actually, there's several companies that do it, but when I looked into it, when I first heard about it, this was the first company who's actually done one more specifically for babies, for moms and babies together, because when we're pregnant, we pass on our gut microbiome and our gut health to our baby throughout pregnancy, and then also depending on what type of delivery we have. So a lot of people don't realize that if you have a vaginal delivery, you actually pass on a lot of your gut bacteria during delivery as your baby comes through your birth canal. So obviously if you have a C-section, which sometimes is just what has to happen, or people want to have it done that way, but a lot of people don't realize when you have a C-section, you're not getting to pass on those gut bacteria. And so there's starting off with a little bit of an imbalance there. And that's not like me shaming anyone or anything like that, because when we have a baby, we just want to get the baby out safe and healthy, mom and baby, and that is our goal. But knowing what happens or what you might be not passing on through a C-section versus a normal delivery, then you can empower yourself to do things like this and know what exactly to do to get your baby's health on the right track, because they found that the first 1,000 days of your baby's life lay their foundation for their health. And then from ages 3 to 5, you actually, the kids start to develop their adult microbiome. So obviously with the first 1,000 days being the most important, you'll get a couple little like information cards in here with some facts about the gut and how those first 1,000 days are so important. And this specific baby test, is focused on what needs to be done those first 1,000 days to get them to their optimal health, get their gut exactly where it needs to be, so that when they start to develop their adult microbiome, it's where it needs to be, to avoid a lot of those chronic issues that a lot of people have nowadays, those autoimmune diseases, chronic fatigue, allergies, eczema, IBS, all of these things that a lot of people have that they think are just something they're stuck with, and they're finding out that's not necessarily true, and that your gut is a big part of a lot of that. So you're going to get some of those information cards, and this was actually started by a mom who figured that out. She had her first baby vaginally and didn't have any allergies, eczema, anything like that, no real health issues. And then she had another baby who was on antibiotics. She had a C-section, like totally different story as far as delivery and their first 1,000 days of life. And she was like, "What? How does that make such a big difference?" Well, so she ended up starting Tiny Health, and this is backed by and researched and developed by microbiologists, scientific researchers, pediatricians, naturopaths, nurse practitioners, like all sorts of different people in the health and medical field from Stanford, Harvard, Mayo Clinic, Cornell, and Johns Hopkins. And so this is done by people who truly know what they're doing. It's not just like some random little thing. It truly is backed by actual research and people who are clearly from those places, like the best of the best in their field. So you're getting all of those little information sheets, and then you're going to get these directions of exactly what to do. So you get this little tube with a swab in it, and you'll have a little code inside your box that's specific to your test. You will do a little swab, and they even show you exactly, like, you don't want too much or too little, like just a little swab in the diaper, or if it's for a kid who's potty trained, like just a little bit off of their toilet paper. You're not gonna have to go like fish anything out of the toilet, nothing gross like that. And then you put it back into this tube. They send you, let me get this taken apart here, your little biohazard bag to put it in, and then an already prepaid, pre-addressed envelope. So you literally just put it all back in there, put it in your mailbox or take it to the post office and send it back. Like, that's literally all you have to do. And then you jump on their site with that code that's in your box, and you'll take a little survey. They'll activate it so they know it's on its way back to them. You take a little survey about, the reasons that you're taking this, what your goals are, what, if any, issues you're having that you're wanting to get rid of. And then in 4 to 6 weeks, you get this very detailed report back on what the gut type is. And obviously with there being the different tests for babies, kids versus adults, I'll talk more about that in a minute. The test also is, or the report also is specified to that age group. So what baby gut type Gage will have and what his balance of bacterias are. And I'm really excited. Once I get that report, I will share it on here too, to show you guys, exactly what it looks like. And like I said, how much good bacteria they have, how much bad bacteria. And believe it or not, you don't want to have all good bacteria. You do want to have a little bit of those bad bacteria in there just to have like a good balance. But a lot of people have more bad than good as far as their balance. So it's going to tell you that, like the strength of your gut, a lot of different insights that I don't even know about yet that I will learn once I get this, because obviously gut health is a passion of mine, but I don't know a lot of the scientific parts of it yet. And I decided this is going to help me not only learn more about it, but help all of you more specifically figure out what is going on in your gut, and not just give you general good gut health information, which has obviously been very helpful for a lot of my clients and myself. But when I can actually like give you guys specific things to do that are based off of scientific research of obviously leading researchers and medical professionals and all of those places that I mentioned, you get to actually do specifically what you know your body needs. And that is so cool to me. So I will get gauges in about 4 weeks. Once we send this off, and I'll be able to show you guys like what specific things they recommend to take care of what issues he has. And it's so awesome to be able to heal your gut that way, because like I said, you're fixing the root cause of things that are going on in your body versus trying to just band-aid symptoms to make yourself feel better. But that root cause is still there, and being able to focus on one thing and heal it, your gut, versus trying to heal a lot of different things that we don't realize are all related to one thing, makes life so much easier. So like I said, there's a few different types of tests they have. So obviously they have the baby one for the first 1,000 days of life. They have one for kids 3 to 18 where it's still like an adolescent gut, but it's more formed into an adult microbiome than 0 to 3. They have your general adult one, which will be obviously what a lot of people will do. But they also have a couple others that are really cool to me, because now that there's more and more information being and research showing how important our gut is to our hormones and our fertility, they actually have a test that's specifically for testing your fertility, how those hormones are, like what condition your gut is in for being able to have a healthy, safe, thriving pregnancy. Whether you're wanting to have a baby then or in the future, you're able to take action and do the things that you need to make sure your gut is in the ideal condition to get pregnant, have a baby. And so that one's like the trying to conceive and fertility test. And then they also have one for during pregnancy, and versus it being like the little stool swipe, it's a vaginal swab, and it checks those bacteria that are not only going to pass on through delivery, but that you are passing on to your baby during your pregnancy. So you can make sure that not only delivery and at like once they're born, are they getting good gut health, but during your pregnancy, what things could you maybe adjust to make sure that throughout pregnancy, they're also getting the good bacteria and we're passing on a healthy microbiome to them to give them their best start to life and laying a good foundation of health. It's really, really crucial, and it can avoid so many different things that a lot of people think that we're just stuck with having, or like, oh, we were born with it, so that's just something that I have. And obviously some things are that way, but a lot of these things like IBS, allergies, asthma, a lot of different things, eczema, don't have to be that way. And when we heal this, and we can avoid it from the get-go with keep having our gut already on track throughout pregnancy and delivery and those first 1,000 days of life, it makes such a huge difference. So I am so excited to be able to partner with them and help you guys get these tests done, and give more personalized recommendations to let people know exactly what they need to do to feel their best and actually truly heal the things that are going on and fix those root causes, instead of just, trying to band-aid things. It's going to make such a huge difference for people. And one of the things I wanted to talk about, or a couple of things, is I know a lot of people are going to say, well, how much is that? Because anything medical obviously sounds like it's going to be really expensive, and this isn't like through a doctor. This is only normally $200 for one of these tests, which still is not a small amount of money, but I know a lot of us spend that on stuff that's not near as important as fixing our health. And doing preventative health is so much less expensive than having to fix it later if you're able to. But right now, through tomorrow night, they are doing a good Black Friday, like a big Black Friday sale, where everything is, I don't remember, like 25% off. You can also do subscriptions, because one of the things that they offer is like, if you want to keep doing tests every like 3 or 6 months or once a year, however often you want to repeat it, you're obviously able to track on your report. They keep adding to your report to track what improvements have been made, what things still need to be worked on, all of those things. Like, it keeps an ongoing snapshot, and it's basically like your own little gut doctor telling you what needs to be done, what has improved, all of that. So they have subscription options that even save you money. But right now there's that sale going on through tomorrow. But no matter what, I will have a discount for all of you guys to use all the time. If you guys want my link for this, I can give it to you. And actually, let me paste it in there. I don't know if you guys will be able to click on it there or not. Instagram didn't let me put it in a caption like Facebook Live does. But if you guys want the link, it's in my link tree on my bio, where I can send it to you guys and make sure you're getting the exact test that is specifically what you're needing. But again, they have that really great sale going on now. It is eligible to use your health savings account or your flex spending account, and it being the end of the year, a lot of people are needing to use that anyways. So if you guys are interested in trying one of these, you have any questions about it, just let me know. I can answer them. If for some reason it's something I don't know yet, I will get an answer for you. But I'm so excited to be able to help people with this and get an even more personalized coaching aspect for people. So I will let you guys know, go, because I know it's Saturday and people are busy, especially with Small Business Saturday. Go support small. But yeah, I'm so excited to do this with you guys. And if you guys have questions, let me know. I can't wait to help you guys get going with tiny health.